The Chris Vector, also known as the Super V, is a 5-star SMG T-Doll that's available from both normal and heavy production, as well as drops from 6.4E. The Vector was designed in 2006 by Chris USA, previously Transformational Defense Industries, and was built to use a unique delayed blowback system called the Chris Super V to reduce perceived recoil and muzzle climb when firing the SMG. The Vector comes in multiple different calibers, ranging from .22 long rifle to 10mm auto. The Vector also takes Glock magazines, with the highest being 40 rounds for 9mm, 33 rounds for 10mm, and 30 rounds of 45 ACP. The Vector is a delayed blowback closed bolt SMG, boasting a high fire rate of 1200 rounds per minute and is effective out to 50 meters normally, or 64 meters with the 16-inch barrel. It can be chambered in .22 long rifle, 357 SIG, 40 Smith & Wesson, 45 ACP, 9x19mm Parabellum, 9x21mm, and 10mm auto. The Vector can be easily concealed in its simplest form as it has a folding stock, small magazine, and short barrel. In her character art drawn by S.A., Vector wears a black dress with white overshirt that has its sleeves rolled up, a red tie, straps flapping in the wind, thigh-high stockings, 2 straps on her thighs with one holding extra magazines, high-heel boots with cap straps, and there are 3 casings flying off to her right, as well as her pulling a string with her teeth. Vector holds the foregrip with her left hand and aims with the right. There is a holographic sight on her Vector. In her voice lines, voiced by Hayami Sayori, who also voices Ayase Aragaki and Orimo, Yatsugi Ononoki in the Monogatari series, Kagura Mikazuki in Fairy Tail, Fubuki in One Punch Man, Yukino Yukinoshita in Snafu, Kotori Ida in Sweetness and Lightning, Atalana in Fate Apocrypha, Kokoro in Darling in the Franxx, Azazel Emil in Iramakun, Maria Campbell in My Next Life as a Villainess, Yamato in One Piece, Toko Sakurai in My Senpai is Annoying, Your Forger in Spy Family, Suki Uzaki in Uzaki-chan, Shimakaze in Azure Lane, and Promanix in Arknights. Vector is difficult with the commander and tends to keep her distance.
新しい指揮官？まあ、仲良くやろう。また改造？まあいいや。今日の秘書は私だけど。失望した？こんな結果、思いもしなかった。たくさんいじめたから、たまにはいじめられてもいいかな。でも、ただで済むとは思わないでよね。アドバイス？聞いてどうするの？出身も原型もどうでもいいこと。どうせ私はただの商品だから。安心してよ。一瞬で殺してあげるから何の痛みも感じないよ。
Like some SMGs in Girls Frontline, Vector's main role is to deal with large mobs of enemies. Her tiles only affect ARs and provide a 25% rate of fire buff, being best positioned on tile 5. At level 10, her skill, Incendiary Grenade, has Vector throw an incendiary grenade that deals 7 times damage, 210 damage at max with no equips, in a radius of 1.5 units and ignites them, dealing 1 times damage continuously every 0.33 seconds for 5 seconds, roughly 300 damage. The skill has a 3-second ICD and 16-second NCD. When fully linked and at level 100, Vector has 185 HP per link for a total of 925, consumes 85 ammo and 60 rations, deals 30 damage, has 71 evasion, 11 accuracy, a rate of fire of 101, move speed of 12, crit rate of 5%, and deals 150% damage on a crit. Vector is able to equip telescopic sights, hollow sights, red dot sights, NVGs, suppressors, HP ammo, microchips, and exoskeletons. The recommended equipment for Vector is a 5-star microchip, 5-star HP ammo, and 5-star holographic sight. This gives her plus 38 damage, plus 21 rate of fire, plus 14 accuracy, but minus 50% crit damage, and minus 7 armor pen. This brings her stats to 68 damage, 122 rate of fire, 25 accuracy, 100% crit damage, and 8 armor pen. This also makes her skill do 476 damage initially and roughly 680 damage over time. If you do not want the less crit damage, replace the microchip with a light exoskeleton. Vector has great stats and is amazing against large groups of enemies such as dinner gates or scouts, dealing massive damage over time to them as well as initial damage. Rate of fire is one of the top in her class. However, her formation tile is terrible. Yes, just tile. She only buffs one AR behind her. That's not to say rate of fire is terrible, which is just actually okay, but an AR SMG echelon, it's not great. If you want the most bang for your incendiary, have some T-dolls that give damage buffs, as it will take the damage of her grenades from amazing to how can we recreate the firebombing of Tokyo. Thank you for watching. Please follow my Twitter for updates and check out my Azure Lane and Arknights videos as well.